Happy Payday Your Way Friday. Denise Boyd here. And today I am going to show you a simple way to create digital products that you can sell online. You can pretty much set it up and kind of forget about it. Okay. So let me kind of show you what I mean. So, first off, I like to use one of my favorite tools that's free, unless you decide to pay for it. They do have some great things that you can use on there that you pay for, but I personally prefer the free version. So here it is right here, Canva. So you technically can use anything. You could use, for example, PowerPoint or Keynote or Microsoft Word. Literally, you can use anything, but I like Canva because it has a lot of templates already here for you. But so does Publisher, Word, PowerPoint, etc. But this one right here is a little more user-friendly, in my opinion. So I am going to go with this one. Okay, so Canva. It's definitely going to be something easy that you can use to create digital products that you can use on a shop such as Etsy. So I like Etsy because, first off, I shopped here a lot in the past because they have tons of things that I could use. Like, for example, I used to host like wedding showers, baby showers, you name it. I probably hosted it and I was a really good host. Now I'm actually creating, I have games that I already created and I've updated them a little bit that I can sell here right on Etsy, and you can do this too. So today I'm actually going to show you how to sell something that almost anyone could use. And what I want to show you how to create are planners. So what we're going to do is just type in planners right here in the search bar, and you could literally go through here and you'll see all of the different kinds of planners that are here. So I would suggest that you do look around to see what is selling, how much it's selling for, etc., and base yours off of that. And another thing I would suggest is that if you are going to use Etsy to sell, make sure that you actually look at these more in depth. And if you can, it'll be really good if you could actually go to the store. So, for example, you can click here and you'll see this, and she has the different things that she is selling right here. So if you look here, she has 599 admirers. She has over 12,000 sales. So that's pretty cool. And if you think about it, I mean, they're selling. So think about it. She sold over 12,000 of these items for at least $1. So that's at least $12,000. Now, we don't know exactly how long she's been on Etsy, but that's still good for this to be side money. However, Etsy will take their little share. And honestly, their share is about 40 cents per item, which is really not that bad. That's literally all that they are taking. But keep that in mind when you start pricing your digital products, and price them based on what you see others being sold for. So if you really take the time and do that, you will be able to have something set up that you can literally set up and just monitor, which is really what you want to be able to do. So this will not be a main job for you. This will be like a stream of income, just like what I talked about in the previous video, stream of income. So I did not talk about this particular type of stream of income, but here you are. So let's just jump right into it. So you can literally click here to find some templates. You have a whole lot of things here. But what I want to do is, and I've already created one, I kind of show you one that I created right here, and it's literally a very simple planner. And I did not change much. This was the basic thing that I chose. And what I did was I just changed the colors and I changed the background here. So this is something that they could actually print, like several of them, and you can literally play around with everything that they have. Now, I will warn you, if it has this little crown, it's pro, and that will cost you. Either you would have to pay for it separately or you would have to sign up for Canva Pro. Now, you don't have to, because as you can see, their free stuff is actually pretty good. Like, this is a free one. So let's just go back home for a second And here you can actually type in what you want. So you can literally click on, well, I have it here because I was already looking for it, content planner, or you can click here to get it, or you can click on more. And when you see more, you will start seeing some things that you could possibly use. For example, let's say you wanted to create a calendar, just a regular calendar, you could do that. You wanted to create a worksheet. I've actually done this before because I am a teacher. And if you hear that in the background, that's my kids. As you can see, I am a busy mama. And right here, you will see planner. So you can actually click here and it will say create blank. And once you do that, it's going to be simple. So it will automatically show you some templates up here. And oftentimes it would even give you one, but they're all right here. These are the ones that I use. So it's totally up to you what kind you want. So this is a free one. Let's go ahead and click on it. So what I would do, let's say, for example, you want to do this just for anybody, whether it's a person or a business, you could technically leave it like this, or I would suggest that you go in here and change the colors a little bit. So you can click here, let's change this color. Let's say, for example, since I'm like geared towards busy mamas and my favorite color is like a purple or a pink, I would change a few of the colors to a pink or purple. And once I do that, I would also like to go in here and add text. I would like to add a cute little quote. And my quote, let's see, I did not mean to do that. And my quote will just be something that I can use to kind of, get people thinking. Like, I don't know, plan ahead. And honestly, if you don't think that these are, for example, look at this, that's kind of big. We can get rid of that. And you can go to this little small one, add a little bit of body text. And once you do that, you can literally make it smaller if it's too big. You can do it this way, or you can go up here. Totally up to you. A good plan makes a good week. And you can literally put this wherever you want it on here. You can put it right above this, totally up to you. And let me suggest this. If you are actually in business for yourself and you're selling these, it might be a great idea for you to put like your logo on here, or maybe your website or something to kind of leave your mark. Do you have to? No. Is it tacky? It depends on who you ask, but I don't think it matters. And you could also put a copyright in here. So to do the copyright, you can literally take the same thing for text that we used before and put it down here. And then you'll put the C, if I can remember how to do that. But there's, of course, the copyright C that you can put in there. And then once you put in there your name, it's really that simple. But we don't need that right now. We are good. So once you have your planner looking like you want it to look, you can download it. Now, this is one of the most simplest planners ever. So I would suggest that you go in here, of course, and add more to the design. For example, these words are can kind of barely see them. So you can change it to whatever color you want. Change the colors up, make it look like, something you made. And be sure to make more than just one item, okay? So I'm going to save this one. And I am going to, so once you finish it, it's already saved. So I'm going to go back home and do another one. So let's just go back out here. And we're going to do the same thing that we did before. We're going to go to planner again. And once you go to planner, it's going to pull up some more planners. Okay. Now you can do more than planners. You can do calendars, because if you are gearing towards just those kind of things that people can print off, then you are good to go. So let's just go and find one more that we can use. And I particularly like this one right here, but this one is actually already created. But let me explain. You could actually use this one as a template, actually change it a little bit, put different names up there and tell them that you will create this for them. And you can add the colors that they want. For example, if this is an itinerary for someone's wedding, any kind of party, you could literally let them know that you will change the colors and whatever for them and add the information that they want in there, and all they would have to do is print it. Or you can create it where they could just print it themselves, which is like really cool. So once you do that, the best thing to do is going to be to go to download. Now, this is a download button on your mobile device. It may look a little different, but it's kind of still the same. So right here, it's going to say PDF because that's how you want to download it. So you would definitely go here. Now, let me show you this. So sometimes you will not see Pro over here, but when you get ready to come and download it, you're going to see something that says Pro. And that's because the image is a Pro image. So you can literally change out the image, or you can simply go back out and find something else. So if you get rid of these images, you can literally go back and find some more. So you can go to elements and you can type in flowers or whatever it is that you want. And you can just put them smack dab on your printable that you're creating. And you can definitely resize them, so don't worry. And one more, and we're going to flip this sucker. So once you flip it the way you want it, or get it the way you want it, that's when you're going to go back and try to print again. And that's good enough, or download it so that you can. So now you don't see anything. There's nothing extra that you would have to pay here. So you can literally just download it. And this is what you will upload to your Etsy shop or whatever kind of shop that you are using, which is pretty cool. Now, there's another idea that you can do for this. So if you don't want to use Etsy, you could actually create your own Shopify store, and you can literally give these to people for free on places like Facebook, Instagram, put on your Linktree account, whatever, give these away for free to get people coming back to buy more, which is really cool. So that's something that you can do. So once you do that, there's something else that's important. If you're going to sell these on Etsy, it's important that you do not just put this image up there like this, but it is important that you go ahead and download an actual image. So you can go to PNG, JPEG, it doesn't matter. So we can save this as a PNG. And then once you do that, where it says edit image, you would like to use the mock-ups. So these mock-ups are important because people cannot just, like right-click and copy your idea and just print it. So these mock-ups are pretty cool. So what you would do literally is you can like click here for a mock-up and they will put it on there. But this is for something different. Let's undo that. And we are going to go home so that I can show you how to do a mock-up. So for the mock-up, you are going to create a design. And for this one, a custom size should be fine. And a custom 300 by 200, let's go with that one. And what you're going to do is upload your photos. So you're going to come over here to photos. And once you come here, well, actually uploads. Let's go to uploads. Or you can use a regular photo. Totally up to you. So let's just go get a regular photo for now. Let's say that, I don't know, you created this photo that you wanted to print, but you did not want anyone to have it. So you can go to edit image. And you can come up here and you can go to the smart mockups, which is what you want. And here we go. So you could literally go here, and as you see, the image is in there, but you would have to kind of drag it to get it where you want it. And it's not being my friend right now, but it's there. And if you don't want to do it this way, you could literally just find other pictures that has frames, like this one right here has a frame, and you can just put the picture in there. For example, you can go to the elements here, and you can type in frame. And when you see frame, you could use the frame that you want to go in the middle here. And there's the frame. And then you can add the picture that you want to go in there and just drag it in there. And it'll go right there in the frame. And that's all you need. So you have everything you need right here in Canva to get started. And I suggest that you have at least 4 pictures that you can add to this. And once you have those, I promise you will be good to go. So in the meantime, of course, if you have questions, I love to answer your questions. Please do me a favor and let me know down below in the comments, and I promise I will get back with you. And in the meantime, I hope that your day, the rest of your day, is a positive one, a peaceful one, and more than ever, a productive one. Until next time.